Hey, what's up, guys? Just a quick little deck thing, whatever. For next format, don't expect to see this deck until May, when Shining Darkness comes out for us. But expect to see this a lot in the OCG. This is just a beta of how I built it way before I actually saw an actual deck list for it. And I mean, I know how to fix it now, but I decided to just give you a quick rough draft. Just a comparison of how close some of us may have come to the original list. So anyway, it's an Infernity deck. You got the proxy. I got proxies in here. Don't worry. 3 Infernity Archfiend. Its effect is when you have no cards in your hand, you can search your deck for an Infernity card. So that means it can be an Infernity monster, an Infernity magic, an Infernity trap, cool stuff like that. Infernity Necromancer. When it's summoned to the field, it goes to defense like Summoner Monk, and when you have no cards in hand, you can special summon an Infernity card from your graveyard to the field, and we have 3 of those. Infernity Beetle, it is a tuner. This card hasn't come out yet. Its effect is when there's no cards in hand, tribute it and get up to 2 more of these from your deck. So kind of like a Deep Sea Diva. Only thing I can think of that can possibly get more tuners out. So pack those at 3. 2 Infernity Mirage. When there are no cards in your hand, tribute this card to the tribute this card and special summon 2 Infernity monsters from your graveyard. Run 2. 3 Dark Reffers. This is where it gets really experimental. Tragodia, I've learned this is bad. Don't run this. I'm going to replace it for a Dark Eruption. Dark Arm Dragon, it's so-so. I haven't come to a conclusion whether I say yay or nay to this card. But if it does get stuck in your hand, you're pretty much boned. But there's a lot of stuff in this deck that can discard cards from your hand, so I guess it's not too big a deal, unless it's really blocking your path to game in a turn. Plague Spitter Zombie, actually, this one's one of my favorites. It's a plus, because the fact, one gets rid of a card from your hand, and you get to special summon it into tuner. So, there are many ways you could do this. The other combos are up to you. Now for them spells. Infernity Gun. Once per turn, you can discard 1 Infernity monster from your hand to the graveyard, and its second effect is you can send this card from the field to the graveyard and special summon up to 2 Infernity monsters. I'll actually explain how the combo goes in a minute, so I pack these at 3. 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Allure of Darkness, 2 Double Summon. Because I don't run it like I saw it in the OCG, it was ran with 14 monsters so far from one deck list I've seen. I run 19. It's going to go down to 18. And Double Summon does work. It does help sometimes. If not, you can just set it and use it for later. Helps get the monster clutterfuck that you have in your hand. And reduces it in case you don't have a Dark Refer or Infernity Gun. Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Limit Reverse. This card has seen some play when Disc Commander was abused. Limit Reverse special summons a monster with 1,000 attack or less, and if it goes to defense, the card is destroyed. I use Limit Reverse for Mirage or Necromancer, and it's just like a free Call to Haunted for them. I'm just iffy about this card. Again, it's just experimental. It's helped me. It's just like that extra free Call to Haunted. Why not? Magic Jammer. Well, a lot of the deck relies on no cards in hand, and Magic Jammer, a lot of decks rely on spell cards. And I figured, oh, why not? We'll just pack this old school card just to test it out and see how I like it. And so far I've liked it, because I just love setting a lot and just having like that 1 extra card in my hand that I couldn't get rid of, and then they go Heavy Storm and I go Magic Jammer. So now I have a handless combo, and they wasted a Heavy Storm. It's just funny to see their jaw drop, so I'm packing it at 2. 2 Karma Cut. Discard 1 card from your hand and remove from play 1 face-up monster your opponent's out of the field. and remove any other copies of it from the graveyard, why not? I mean, it gets around my body, it gets around Stardust Dragon, because it just removes, it doesn't destroy, so that's the plus. I'll pack this one at 2. Solemn Judgment, Torrential Tribute, Raigeki Break, discard 1 card, destroy 1 card. I don't generally do this on monsters unless I have to. I'll try to go for the back row stuff, like Royal Oppression, Skill Drain, all that junk. Mirror Force, Call of the Haunted, and 2 Bottomless. That we can think of is Mistworm. Clears up to 3 cards on your opponent's side of the field and sends it back to the hand. Mistworm is pretty good. Not gonna lie, 2,500 attack, it's a great beater. The card used in Japan is that other Ice Dragon, you know, the one that gets rid of 1 card from hand, field, and graveyard and move it from play. I think that's how it goes, I'm not sure. And that's one way of doing it, but for now we have to make do with Mistworm, or when it comes out, I don't know when it comes out. Ally of Justice, Decisive Arms, 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. It's got a really long effect. I'll have a link wherever. And you could look at that wiki to read its effect. It's pretty interesting. And with 3,200 attack, I mean, use Mistworm and then get this, and then get another one. That's pretty much game in itself. I mean, unless he happens to drop Tragodia or Gores, but with both being limited at 1 for the next format, that's not going to be too much of a problem. But Battle Fader might just be a nuisance. Not for Japan though, because, you know, again, we have that freaking other Ice Dragon card that can get rid of stuff in the hand. It just puts in good work. So let's just say this is your field. Well, this is your field. This is your graveyard. So let's put that sideways. And this is your hand, and you have it normal summon this turn. Summon the Necromancer, it goes to defense. Use Necromancer's effect. Get Infernity Archfiend. Infernity Archfiend's effect will activate. Get an Infernity card from your hand. You get Infernity Gun. And you Synchro Summon. So for demo purposes, we'll say they have 3 cards on the field. Whatever 3 cards it is. Mistworm that. Get rid of all that crap. This is just assuming best case scenario. So, I mean, every scenario is different, but you get the point. Activate Infernity Gun. Use its effect. Send it to the graveyard. Special summon Necromancer. Special summon Beetle. Use Necromancer's effect. Special summon Archfiend. Archfiend's effect activates. Get yourself another gun. And pretty much repeat the cycle. Decisive Arms or Mistworm. I'm probably going to have to make do with Mistworm for quite some time. I'm not quite sure how dual terminal cards are going to be in the near future. And the Hidden Arsenal 2, God knows what's in that. So yeah, you just pretty much repeat the cycle over and over again. And it's really funny to see people's reactions to this. Great giggle. Oh boy. Just for keysakes, get yourself a Mirage for protection. At this point, you've already milled through quite a few monsters, so you more likely get a spell card or a trap card, if I'm correct. I'm not correct. That's bad. But at this point, I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't have game unless, you know, there's a Battle Fader or there's a Gorge's Tragodia. But even then, if you play it smart, you know, it should be easy. You know, like attack with Infernity Beetle, they take 12. They're probably not gonna drop the Trag or so early. Attack with the Archfiend. I think Tragodia, I mean, Gores maybe dropped after Mistworm and double defense, so they don't get wrecked here. Trag might not do much against it unless it's like incredibly strong. Like after Infernity attacks, you crap, it really won't do anything. Battle Fate is the only thing that's gonna get in there. So yeah, that's how the combo goes.